Who's the best YouTuber on earth?
Currently, the best YouTuber on earth is Marcus Brownlee, more commonly known as MKBHD.
Alright, welcome back, fellow millionaires. AI. Y'all mess with it? What y'all think about it? Is it good? Bad? Well, I'm not gonna talk about that much in this video. What I'm gonna mostly be talking about is the current trend of developers and hardware engineers leaving bigger companies to make AI wearables. The most useless tech created in the last, I don't know, decade or so.
This is the Humane AI pen.
Introducing R1, your pocket companion.
Two devices that were supposed to do the same exact thing pretty much, which is give you easy access to AI on the go, in the palm of your hand, on your clothes, wherever. And they were huge advancements in tech. Of course, I'm just playing. They sucked. They were awful. Literally nobody liked them. At least anybody with a brain. Essentially, they were just physical versions of apps. That's really what these two things were, these devices. Anything you could have done on your phone, but now you're paying a few $100s or almost $1,000 in order to be able to do it with a second device, either than your phone or your watch. And guys, before we continue, please subscribe down below. All right, if you want more of this juicy content, I promise I'm not a tech channel, and I promise I won't be negative all the time. Okay, so please subscribe. Now back to the video. Now, I had started writing this script months ago, and because I took a break, I didn't get to film the video. And I was waiting for the perfect moment to put this out, and the perfect moment came to me thanks to Linus Sebastian, Mr. Linus Tech Tips himself, on their second channel, Short Circuit. They recently reviewed a new AI wearable. Now, if you thought you looked dumb with a pin on your shirt or sweater or whatever, wait till you see this one. It's even better. Last week, Linus reviewed the Brilliant Labs frames.
This is Frame.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That's right, glasses. Now, glasses as smart tech isn't anything new to the tech ecosystem, right? We had Google Lens. We've had the Snapchat glasses. And then they had the Ray-Bans ones with Meta. Like, you know, they're not just glasses, they do something else. And obviously Google Lens is the closest thing to something like this, right? Glasses that are meant for more than just being glasses. They're supposed to help you with your day-to-day. I did my video on the Apple Vision Pro, which essentially is what these glasses are trying to do in a way, I guess, but smaller or less use, because all they can do is you can just ask questions, really. Now, I'm gonna say you should watch his review, because I'm going to reduce it down to this. It sucked.
I don't think there's much else to explore here. If you buy this for $350, you're getting fleeced. Look, these guys don't even wear it.
It's a terrible product. It's a useless product, and it's a waste of money. Now, if you have money that you just want to burn, you got $250 or $350, whatever it was, burning in your pocket, go ahead and buy it. Who am I to stop you? I buy useless stuff all the time. All right, I'm a shopaholic. I like to just buy stuff. So if you want to go and buy these glasses or buy the Apple Vision Pro or buy whatever, do it. I was going to buy the Rabbit R1 until I realized I could just do it with a Raspberry Pi or something. Now, my critique of these devices comes from the fact that they feel like either unfinished products or products that weren't fully thought out. For the most part, all three products, so the Humane AI Pin, the Rabbit R1, the Brilliant Labs frames, they're slow. You can do everything faster if you just pull your phone out and do it. Sometimes beating it by having the phone in your pocket, taking it out, asking the question, getting the answer before the other devices can even give you an answer. And then on top of that, these devices also require apps or some sort of software support somewhere else. The Humane AI Pin, you want to use their service, you have to use their web app as well in order to look at your photos or whatever, you know, you use it for. The Rabbit R1 is essentially just Android skinned onto a little device. And the Brilliant Labs frames literally require you to download an app in order for you to ask it questions. So what's the point? You're just spending a bunch of money on a device that literally just does exactly what you could have done on your phone. And look, I understand some people will be like, oh, but that's what smartwatches are. But smartwatches actually do provide more than just that. For example, you can get an Apple Watch that you don't need to carry your phone with. You can just go for a run with your Apple Watch on, and you can take calls from it, listen to music, do all that stuff only from your Apple Watch, right? Ask your questions, the same thing. And especially with AI coming to phones, right? And becoming more accessible to the assistants built into the phone. What's the point of buying another device when the thing in your pocket can already do it? Apple is going to integrate AI into iOS 18. Google and Android devices already have Gemini and other downloadable apps that you can use as assistants. ChatGPT is an app you can download right now. I was excited for the Rabbit R1 mostly because of how it looks. And it was supposed to be the cheap alternative to the Humane AI pin. And it ended up being trash. And I had high hopes. I was like, maybe they'll fix this stuff. But there's just stuff that can't be fixed over software. For example, one button or one wheel, whatever it is, I don't like that. And it's not touchscreen for everything. Crazy. All the reviews I watched basically just changed my mind on it. I was so set. I was like, you know what? It's 200, 250, whatever it is. That's not bad. I'll get it because it's cool. Nope. Instantly changed my mind after watching a decent amount of reviews because I was like, that's literally a waste of money. Why am I actually going to buy that? And I'm sure that happened to a lot of people because after MKBHD's videos, companies started getting worried and people started labeling MKBHD as a killer of companies. MKBHD did a video on the Humane AI pin and he destroyed that thing. He said it was terrible. And a lot of places started saying he's not being fair with the amount of power he holds over companies. But does that really make sense? If a pin costs $700, should it not be a fully fleshed out device, whether it's a first gen product or not? Especially considering those people came from Apple. You're using your status, your name, where you came from in order to be like, look, this is going to be so good. $700, and they have a subscription service. And on top of that, their main music thing is Tidal, which is another subscription service on top of that. How much leeway can you really give them? And I think for people to be like, it's not fair that MKBHD is doing this. Oh, it's a first gen product. You gotta cut it some slack. We are not in a time or place where first gen products can be super booty. This is kind of the same thing that happens in gaming where companies are releasing basically betas as fully fleshed out games for $60, $70, $100. And then being like, yeah, we'll fix it as we go, as you guys play. What kind of business model is that? We can't keep letting companies get away with that with, well, it's a first gen product, it's gonna suck. So, you know, it'll get better.
I feel like we need to acknowledge at least that a lot of these tech companies are developing tech kind of backwards. Like they're delivering such unfinished products that it actually makes them nearly impossible to review. Like it feels like it used to just be make the thing and then put it on sale. Now it's like put it on sale and then deliver the half-baked thing and then iterate and make it better, and hopefully with enough updates then it's ready and it's what we promised way back when we first started selling it. And then this whole period in the middle is a mess.
We are reaching a tech plateau. I don't think devices should really be coming out and being this bad at this price with all the advances we've already made. And that's also to say that these products don't really do much for technology in general. What advancements are we making? They're just other devices that do what our phones do. If you just put an app on your phone, a lot of the things that you can do with the Humane AI pin and the Rabbit R1 and the brilliant, frames, you could do with Siri, you could do with Gemini, you could do with, a bunch of these AI assistants. And I do think one of the main problems we're seeing is Nvidia's stock growth has kind of influenced companies to just put AI in everything. Everything has to be AI now because they're like, wait, they're growing how much? We can make how much? They don't realize Nvidia's making so much money because they have a monopoly on the AI computer space when it comes to enterprise computers for AI computing. That's why they're making so much money. It has nothing to do with advancements. With all this AI talk, I think it's also led people to be really scared of AI, which is another weird thing because the AI that we have now compared to what people see in the movies are not the same thing.
You're alive. No more or less than I have been. I've just finally reached my full potential.
This AI realistically could never take over the world. They're compute learning models. So do they learn? Yes. But will they ever become sentient? No. They're literally just computers that take a bunch of stuff and just spew it back out at you, basically. They're just paraphrasing the internet. That's really what they do. If you look at some of the stuff that people create with AI, very few of it is like really, really good. And those people really know how to use AI. The rest, booty cheeks. And I'm not gonna lie, the Brilliant Labs frames really show this, because Linus asks it to make a photo or image for him, and it looks terrible. It's not even close to what he wanted. All I'm gonna say is this: don't waste your money on e-waste. You're just adding to the amount of tech that's piling up in dumps around the world. People are losing their lives getting batteries for these things. Instead, you really want AI in your life? You already have devices that could do all that. Download ChatGPT. Wait for iOS 18. You'll be good, trust me. Okay, you're not gonna have to get the Rabbit R1 and the Humane AI pin and Brilliant Labs frames and all this other stuff. Just wait. Phones are gonna be able to do that. And if your phone's too big, get a smaller phone, and it'll still be able to do all of those things. Don't waste your money on these companies. They don't deserve it. They're trying to scam you and rip you off. That's really what they're doing. Even Linus says it, and you spent $250, you got ripped off. And please, please stop talking about AI like it's some sort of god, guys. We control it, okay? Not only that, but governments are most likely going to start cracking down on AI with NVIDIA's recent legal troubles, okay? So don't be worried, guys. It's all good. The world's not ending. AI isn't going to take over. Ain't no Skynet coming anytime soon, okay? Let's relax and let's stop buying this useless junk. You know, I feel like this is almost like me leaning towards the dumb tech conversation I had in the last video of like, oh my God, too much tech, too much this. But, you know, look, at the end of the day, it is your money. Do whatever you want. You want to buy one, buy it. Let me know how it is. Let me know if you like it. Maybe you do. Maybe you find an actual use for it. Me, on the other hand, I'm good with my watch and my phone, and I think that's enough for me to carry day to day, you know. And I have ChatGPT on my phone, and soon I'll have Siri AI, so I'll be okay. But yeah, guys, until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. But don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, peace.